This video is my statement, which will also be entered as court evidence. Let's talk about tampering with evidence. Okay, so I'm going to go through this very fast because the videos will be labeled so they attach. So go look for the videos, okay? Number one, Vasquez's body cam does not have my testimony of the night, my statements. Number two, in the videos, which I will have this posted, they open the door while I'm locked up, and they say, "How many times did Carlton hit you with his fist?" I said, "He never hit me with his fist." And then they said something about with the fight, how could he not? And I said, "That's impossible." And they shut the door on me. Now, why did they do that? Previously, I had been questioned. And they would say, "Well, how many times he hit you with the fist? He never hit you with the fist." And I said, "No, he only hit me with the hammer." And then they said, "Well, how many times did he hit you?" And, I can only guess. And then they made it very clear to me. Now, when we ask you, how many times did he hit you with his fist? We do not want you saying, because I kept saying, "No, he was hitting me with the hammer." They said, "We don't want any mention of the hammer." See what they did? They set up a script. Okay. Now then, on Wooten'S body cam, it shows Vasquez, Wooten, and the heavyset lady that has no police license, any form of license. She's called a ride-along. She cannot be on a crime scene. She's tampering with evidence, and they discuss it. And Wooten says, "Why did you only set a butter knife out?" And she said, "Well, that's all I could find." See, Carlton, to disassociate himself from having a hammer in his 911, said I knifed him after he tapped on the door and was walking away. So they needed to place a knife there. Okay, another thing missing is sexual assault. Wooten, after Vasquez went to talk to Carlton and I am not cuffed, I heard Carlton say something. I told Wooten, I said, "Hey, are you listening at that? None of that's the truth." And Wooten said, you don't need to be listening to that." I said, "Well, I can hear it." So Wooten had me turn around, get on my knees, then he cuffed me, and within seconds jumped on top of me and began rubbing his genitalia in my handcuffed hands. Now, I turned this in to Hooper, my defense attorney, 8 months ago, because he said, "Why do you have the bruises on your wrist?" And I said, "Because Wooten tackled me, and the lady with me said, yeah, and he sexually assaulted Eddie." So I told him what took place. Shockingly, the knife situation, the sexual assault, and there's more, 3 more incidences. I did not receive that body cam.